It is 5:18 here on a Tuesday. Well, I want to show you this. This is Jim Cross, and while you may not recognize his face, you'll definitely recognize his voice and the impact he has made on the airwaves and beyond. After spending the past 25 years reporting for KTAR, he's retiring. I recently sat down with Jim, who is someone that I and so many other reporters in Arizona have looked up to for quite some time. And so I wanted to know what's next for Jim. But before we find out about the future, we're taking a look back at how it all began.
KTAR senior news reporter Jim Cross retiring yesterday.
It was the old style of radio, theater of the mind, talk to the one person. And you're 7 or 8 years old and you're hearing these people playing rock and roll or country. And it just took you to a different world.
But it's been Jim Cross who's opened all of us up to the world around us and the magic in our own backyard. This month, he's hanging up the headphones.
I saw things that I never would have seen in any other line of work, and it was all worth it. 44
years behind the mic, 30 of which he spent right here in Arizona, starting in Kingman before moving to KTAR in 1999. What I've always liked about you personally is I feel like you're this cowboy living here in this urban desert.
It fit me. It fit me. I was like this up in Idaho and Washington too. But there's something about this state. I really love this state.
And Arizona loved Jim right back. He was there for all the big moments. The D-backs World Series win in 2001, John McCain's run for the presidency in 2008, and several playoff runs for our Phoenix Suns. There's so much Arizona history that you've witnessed, you've covered. I mean, you've walked us through it.
When you put it like that, I've thought about that a lot. You know, a quarter of a century. And this state is rich in history.
And he informed us during the tragedies as well. Jim's reporting served as a steady voice during the Yarnell Hill fire in 2013, which claimed the lives of 19 Granite Mountain hotshots.
It really hit me. It hit a lot of reporters that were up there. It was nighttime when we came down off those mountains out of Prescott, and it was so bright, and this was miles off in the distance. We got within about 15 miles. It was snowing ash on us.
Through it all, Jim has been there by our side. And as he steps into his next chapter, he's reflecting on why he stayed so long. What do you think you're going to miss the most about this?
I think I'll miss the rush of something happening.
What do you think your legacy is here?
That I was honest with people, that I tried to be fair with everybody, that I didn't burn anybody down. Give them the best information you can and let them go from there.
Job well done.
Thank you.
For everything.
Thanks for that. Yep.
Yeah, job well done for sure. Now that Jim is retiring, he's hoping to spend more time with his daughter and grandsons up in Idaho. But if you know Jim, you know he doesn't really like to sit still for long. So we'll keep you posted on what his next adventure is. What I've loved about Jim so much, anytime you show up to a breaking news scene in the overnight hours, he is there, he has the scoop, and is all too happy to share what he knows and lift up his fellow reporters. And that is what I think I will miss the most about seeing you, Jim. So thank you again for your contribution to Arizona media and beyond.